Let's check out what we have here. This one's known as the Need for Speed. 1953 Chevrolet Suburban. According to the previous owner, 550 horsepower at the wheels. We'll get into more details. Underneath the hood, 454 bored 30 over. Aluminum heads, ARP push rods, roller adjustable rockers, a 750 Holly on it, alloy rings, steel crank, forged pistons, balanced and blueprinted. So there's a little info on your power plant. That's paired up with a 700 R4 automatic, so overdrive transmission in it, power steering, power brakes, nicely equipped. Let's take a look at the chrome and the bright work on the grille. More modern, looks like high intensity discharge headlamp. Of course, that big tunnel scoop. Now it looks like we are showing a little previous work done on that. A little stress crack along there. Kind of a deep indigo blue or purple, I guess, if you will, with these ghost flames. This one will turn some heads, there's no doubt about that. The way it looks and the way it sounds. Check out the still pictures. They can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726. It's riding on weld polished aluminum wheels. Kind of got a little bit of that drag car or drag truck in this case vibe to it with that hood scoop and those wheels. Ghost flames. Note the windows are tinted, so your local and the state laws you'll want to pay attention to, and the percentage of window tint that you can have. Paint has a nice shine to it. Yeah, you're going to find a few scuffs, imperfections here or there, but overall, paint has a nice shine to it. Definitely one you're not going to see every day. Running boards have been powder coated. It looks like, or excuse me, like the spray and bed liner. A little scuff down there in the fender. And again, you'll see this vehicle from every angle in all our still pictures. You're going to be able to see the interior, engine bay. We're going to start it up, let you hear it run, take a peek underneath the hood. If you stick around to the very end of the video, Jason's going to take it for a drive as usual. Got some taillights Frenched into those rear fenders. Does have dual exhaust. You can see coming out the rear, the barn doors in the back. A little more info about this. It does have a Mustang 2 front end, Ford 9-inch rear end, long tube headers, serpentine belt system, Dakota digital dash, and a couple of the gauges that were in-op. Fuel and temp were in-op, technician noted. It does have a new transpan gasket as well as an output shaft seal. Brakes are 70% in the front, 70% in the rear. When we look underneath the hood, you're going to see some gauges underneath there. Also a MSD Spark Advanced 3-core radiator. Tell you what, if you like street rods or just old vehicles in general, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you're going to see come through here at Unique Classic Cars. Videos are uploaded daily, and when these videos are uploaded, the vehicles in them are available to purchase. I love these ghost flames. They kind of disappear and then pop up back towards the rear of the vehicle. You can see a reflection in the paint. So paint again, nice luster to it. And door panels, it's kind of a gray and that violet combination. Continuing on the interior, cloth seats, bucket, center console. Of course, you do have second row seating. 2+2 seating, if you will. Headliner, overhead console. All right, let's fire this bad boy up. The Need for Speed. And again, 454 big block, bored 30 over, I believe it was. Now, any questions, please call in, consult with a sales associate. Aftermarket stereo, and it is working. Tack on the dash is working. Full custom install with the stereo speakers down in the kick panels. Let's listen to this. Now there's a rumble. All right. Let me see if I can get this hood open here. There we go, one-handed. All right. A good look at this engine bay. There's that serpentine belt system I talked about. You can see the gauges up underneath the cowl there. Water temp gauge, oil pressure. Looks like a tack. MSD ignition, vacuum gauge. There you can see the aluminum heads. It's a Victor Jr. Looks like Edelbrock aluminum intake manifold. That 3-core aluminum radiator. Looks like electric fan. Pretty wild underneath there. And again, according to the previous owner, 550 horsepower at the wheels. The street rotted 1953 Chevrolet Suburban. Call us 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. Yes, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
a few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt,
Gas it.
Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving an awesome 1953 Chevrolet Suburban in purple with some flames. Those flames look excellent on the hood. Speaking of the hood, the drag style scoop also looking great. Grant steering wheel in this vehicle. We've got custom made center consoles. Some gray seating with fabric. Looks like aftermarket or late model seats matching the door panels. A well done machine. Eclipse stereo in the dash working. Speakers down in the kick panels putting out that sound. We have a tachometer right here that raises as you from left to right as you throttle up, and up here odometer also working. Our volts are charging over 12 on the volt gauge. The oil pressure showing 46. That is digital. If those lights are flickering, that's just our camera's frame rate, not the dash. The dash looks good. The water temperature does not appear to be reading. The blinker indicator works. That's just on either side of the speedometer. This is an automatic on the column, so it's easy to drive. The best thing to me, other than it looks cool, the idle sound of this, it has a nice lope to it, and when you put it in gear and you let it get to that lope, there's a little bit of a lunge, which is super fun. It's an automatic, so it's easy, just hold the brake. Great looking headliner. We've got storage up there and lighting. Seats in the back, some useful space to bring your friends. This would be an ideal vehicle for a parade or some car shows, in my opinion. Corners nicely. We've got power steering. Check out all the pictures of this great looking 1953 Chevy Suburban street rod at UniqueClassicCars.com.